What's up, guys? It's your boy Barça Boy 103 and welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be discussing the solution to Barcelona's defensive problems, and that comes in the signing reinforcement of Nico Schlotterbeck, who is the most rumored defender signing for Barcelona in the central department as of right now. We're going to discuss the stats, the rumors behind him, and why he could be the answers to our defensive frailties. Of course, before we get into it, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe as well if you haven't already, and let's get right into it. To be honest though, the rumors right now on Schlotterbeck aren't really that positive per se. Sky Germany have come out saying that Nico Schlotterbeck is being closely watched by Barcelona, but he is not a priority right now, partially because not everyone at the club is convinced of him. The relationship between Hansi Flick and Schlotterbeck is good, but the coach is not pushing for a move right now. However, Barcelona remain keen to strengthen their central defense. So what they're saying right now is that Barcelona aren't pushing heavily, but they are showing great interest, but they do want to strengthen their center back department. And also along top of that, reports coming in from Catalonia, from Gabriel Sanz of Mundo Deportivo, saying that Barcelona staff have traveled to Germany recently to scout several players, and one of them mainly was Schlotterbeck, who is out of contract in 2027 and is very reluctant to sign a new deal. They also looked at Upamecano, which I think is pretty close to signing with Bayern Munich on a new contract. But the reason I want to talk about this, because not only is he the most rumored center back signing as well, a lot of the fan base are very keen on him, and the stats on him are absolutely redonkulous. If you look at his numbers just this season alone, you look from August until December, you're talking 7.5 to 8.0 ratings on average, which is remarkable for a defender. Not just the fact that he's, performing at a high level, but he's doing it on a high level on a consistent basis. You look at this game getting an 8.8 rating, maybe because that's a bit because he scored the goal. But here's one, for example, a 9.0 rating against Villarreal in the Champions League. Of course, Villarreal, a Spanish team as well, with no goals or no assists. You look at the breakdown: 3 tackles attempted, 2-1, 2 interceptions, 1 clearance, 2 block shots, 8 recoveries, attempted 6 ground duels and won 4 of them, 1 aerial duel and won it, 1 clearance off the line, 1 last man tackle as well, committed only 1 foul in the game as well. The dominance of his performance is crazy, mainly playing as a left center back, which of course we are in desperate need for. You look at his other performance ratings as well, all in the mid to high 7s, which is remarkable on a consistent basis. Look at this one against Bayern Munich, where they did lose. Keep in mind, they lost this game. He gets an 8.1 without a goal or an assist. Look at these numbers as well: 4 tackles attempted, 3 successful, 4 interceptions, 4 clearances, 10 recoveries, 8 ground duels attempted, 7-1. All his aerial duels successful, 1 last man tackle, and again only 1 foul he committed during the whole game. His stats are absolutely bonkers, and this is why Barcelona is showing the interest in him, and this would be a fantastic signing for Barcelona. We are also linked with other center backs as well. You're talking about Ignacio of Sporting, maybe Marc Guehi of Crystal Palace, who's going to be on a free this summer. Again, people had this misconception that Schlotterbeck will be free this summer. He won't be. He'll have 1 year left on his contract, so we will have to put some money forward to get him. You're probably talking the region of maybe 15 to 30 million euros, maybe touching around that 20 region being the sweet spot. But for his number, for his price, it's beyond worth it. But the issue that people are talking about a lot with Schlotterbeck is the injury concerns. You can see here he was out from April until August with a knee injury. I think he had a season-ending injury from last season, and he's had some injuries a lot over the past few seasons. I don't know if the SofaScore do show his injuries. I don't think they have that, but look at these stats over the past few years as well. On average, 7.5, 7.2, 7.2. This is over the course of a whole entire season for a center back. It's remarkable. And when you dive into the stats even more, if you want to even look at the beginning of the season, again, it's scary what he is doing on a high level, especially getting assists and getting goals from center back as well on a consistent basis is ridiculous. I think again, his height is strong, left-footed, is what we need. He's going to be 27 next year if we do end up signing him. Of course, he has some years left in him. One thing that is to note of him is his pace and recovery as well, which is really strong, and you can see that when it comes to stats as well. You can see here he had an assist in this game. And you can even look at his, shots in the game. He had 2. The passing maps are extraordinary as well. You're talking, high 88 accuracy in, attacking positions, 100% in his own half. This is just in one game specifically. Now, if you look at his stats overall at one point during the whole entire season thus far, 7.67 in the Bundesliga, where you want that consistency. 9 games, appearances, 9 starts in total, 2 team of the weeks, 1 goal. Shots you don't really care too much. Passing, 1 assist, 0.73 XA, 84.3 touches, 1 big chance created. Pack executed quite well, 95% in his own half, 88% proceeding forward. Long balls are 60%, which aren't too bad, much better than our defense that we currently have right now. 4 clean sheets, which are unheard of. Barcelona, 1.2 interceptions, 2.3 tackles, 5.1 ball recoveries, 4.7 clearances, 2 yellow cards. He commits about 0.8 fouls per game, but he attracts himself about 1.3 fouls per game. Doesn't lose possession that much. Almost 60% successful dribble rate as well. In the air, 58% of his duels won. On the ground, 70%. Like, these are scary numbers, and this is just for this season alone. If you even want to look at last season, we can look at last season as well. Don't forget, he was out from April until the end of the year. You have a 7.0, 23 games, 23 starts, 5 team of the weeks, 4 assists with no goals. Look at the passing numbers: 102.3 touches, 5 chances created, 90% pass accuracy progressing forward, 93% in his own half, 4 clean sheets, one interception, 1.3 tackles per game, 3.4 clearances, about 11, let's say, possession loss, 75% dribble accuracy, 62% win rate with his total duels, 59 on the ground, 65 in the air. So these are all consistent numbers from him. Let's even go back another season as well. Again, you're getting the same thing: 2 assists, 1 goals. Look, the touches are still touching that high 90, 100. The pass accuracy is still at a high level. The ground and aerial duels are the same. Interception talking 2.5. Ball recovery 7.4. Like, the numbers that you're seeing from him is that what it tells you is that he is a complete defender. Complete defender in the sense of how he's set up, how he reads the game, and also mainly in his duels, which is what we're desperate for. You see Barca making individual mistakes week in, week out. Gerard Martin, we know, has a mistake in him. Araujo makes mistakes at the pinnacle of every single game when we do need him the most. He brings solidarity, he brings composure, and he also brings the most important thing in my opinion, reliability, which we've missed a lot, probably since prime PK. Maybe when we saw Jules Koundé a little bit at right back, you got a little bit of reliability there, but we've missed that desperately for Barcelona, and he can bring that to this team. The only issue is that right now he's not super keen on moving abroad, and Barcelona aren't really pushing for him. But in terms of center backs being linked with Barcelona, he is the one that is most potent. He is the one that's attracting the most amount of rumors for Barcelona as of right now. He is German, whereas Flick is German as well. Will Flick leave after this season, then maybe take away that German advantage, so to speak? Time will tell. To be fair, Bayern Munich do have decent center backs as well, so maybe they don't really need Schlotterbeck, but they are, of course, known for just swooping all the Bundesliga talent no matter what, and of course convincing these players as well. But no doubt in my mind that Schlotterbeck would be a fantastic reinforcement to this team. But the most important thing, and the most, I think, the conscious thing that we can all agree upon, is that Barcelona are in the market. They are looking for a center back reinforcement, whether it be in the winter or this summer. And the real question now is, who will that player be that Barcelona actually push for, begin negotiations, begin talking for? That is the big question. Schlotterbeck's name is definitely on that list, alongside a few others as well. But of course, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts. Would you go for Schlotterbeck? Would you go for someone else? Your thoughts on Barcelona, acquisition of Schlotterbeck as well. I think he'd be a decent level player for Barcelona. Would he bring the level up at Barcelona, especially in the defense? Leave me all your thoughts down in the comments below, and of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below as well if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.